Hey guys, this is Gabriel Lorenzi, creator of the blog Grupo Dicas, one of the biggest travel blogs in the world, and today I will talk about the Disney Orlando parks. What are the main parks, which are the 4 theme parks. There are 2 water parks that everyone ends up forgetting about. The Disney Springs area, is it a park, is it not a park, how does each park work, what are the main attractions, what are the essential tips for the parks, how to book, where to buy the cheapest tickets, in short, everything you need to know about the incredible parks here at Disney Orlando. So enjoy the video guys, don't forget to give us that like, subscribe to the channel because that really helps us a lot, and buckle up. Well, Disney World, as Disney here in Orlando is called, Disney World has actually 4 main theme parks, which are the most visited, and there are 2 water parks as well. They are much less visited by tourists, but they are also theme parks that are part of the Orlando complex. The Disney complex is much bigger than just the parks. It has several other attractions, more than 20 hotels, and Disney Springs, which is an incredible area full of restaurants and stores. But we will summarize in this video here the parks that are the main attractions of Disney Orlando for you to know everything you need to know about all the Orlando complex. So, talking about the 4 main Disney theme parks, the first one, by far the most visited park in Orlando, is the Magic Kingdom. It is the park that has the incredible Cinderella's castle. It is the park that we visited the most, I think, in the world. We have been there many times. We love that place. It's a very cool park. For those who are coming to Orlando for the first time, it is the main park. I only want to go in one park, go to the Magic Kingdom. It's the park that has the Disney magic. It has the musical parades, the parades where the characters go through the park, all the princesses, there is a meeting with Mickey, there are many cool attractions, and the incredible fireworks show at the end of the day. It's the most beautiful thing in the world, you can't miss it. So this is the main park. It has the castle in the middle, you enter the park and you already see the castle, and it has other thematic areas around. The castle is the center of the park. These areas are different from each other and have a very different magic. The most popular one is Fantasyland, which is right behind the castle. There is Beauty and the Beast restaurant, that in my opinion is the most beautiful restaurant in Disney, but you can make reservation. It's an incredible place. There is the 7 Dwarfs roller coaster, there's Ariel's toy, which is very cool for kids. It's a Small World, a classic toy. There is Peter Pan, the Pooh Bear. There is the area that has the Pirates of the Caribbean toy. It has the area that has the toy of Dumbo, the roller coaster of Goofy, the toy of the Cubs of Alice. Guys, there's a lot of cool stuff in the park. This is an overview to give you a notion of the attractions that are part of the Magic Kingdom, but it's by far the most visited, the biggest, and you will need more than one day to see all the attractions. Another of these 4 theme parks is Epcot. Epcot is a very cool park. It's characterized by this giant ball that you see on the screen. You see it from afar. It's a beautiful ball. It has a special lighting, so at night it's a must-see attraction. You see this ball, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. The fireworks show now at night is very nice. They improved it a lot, so it's another attraction. And this park, it has several futuristic attractions. It's divided into 2 parts. This is the attractions part. There is the rocket launching to the space. There is the test track, which is a toy car that goes really fast. There is Nemo's toy, which is for children. The Soaring, which is a parachute toy, simulates you going through all the countries of the world. Now there's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is becoming Disney's #1 attraction, so stay tuned because it's a must-see attraction. And then there is Future World, which is the second part of the park, which is a ride on a giant lake that recreates 11 thematic areas from countries all over the world. There is Canada, United States, Italy, China, Germany. People in all these countries you can walk around. You spend about 2 or 3 hours if you're going to explore the whole country. Each of them has a thematic restaurant with the typical cuisine of the place, a small bar, special drinks. For eating and drinking, it's the best Disney park. For alcoholic drinks, it's the one with the largest option by far. those who are going with adults, friends, guys, focus on Epcot. It has all the areas, so it's a very cool park. I really like to go there, especially when they are adults. It's not that children won't enjoy it, on the contrary. There is the Frozen attraction in Norway, which is Clarina's favorite. Now there's also Ratatouille, the little mouse from Paris, which is in France, in French area of the park, so it has a lot. Oh, and people, real quick, any travel questions you may have, you can send it to me and I'll answer it for you. I'm taking a little time because I've accumulated a lot of messages. It will take me a few days, but I'll really answer. Even faster and easier, add me on Instagram at @SpyLorenzi, send me a direct message that I'll help you, and then take the opportunity to follow us. We are traveling around the world, showing travel tips in a very cool way, and the family routine with our little ones. And also our new channel, Familia Lorenzi, is for those who can subscribe and help us out. We show our life here in Orlando, in the United States. We have been here for almost 2 years. We show the videos going to the parks, eating here at home, ordering food, shopping, outlet stores, malls, trips, everything at all. So follow us there, you're gonna like it. And the park that has been completely redesigned and looks sensational is Hollywood Studios. It was one that left a little to be desired by Disney, but Disney redesigned it a few years ago, and now it has the Star Wars themed area that has become the sensation of Disney in recent years. It has all the toys, the flight in the Millennium Falcon, the ship, which is sensational. There's a new toy, Resistance, which is one of the most sought after and most difficult to get. So you have to go early, you have to plan your day, because the Star Wars area is crazy. There is the Toy Story area, which is very cool. There is Woody's and Buzz's little shooting toys. There is Linky's roller coaster, which is very cool, a little radical. It's a delight. It's worth going to take pictures. This area is incredible. There are also several musicals. The Beast, like the Beauty and the Beast musical. There is Ariel's musical. These musicals are nice because of the small children. If you have small children, this park is very nice because of the musicals. There are a lot of cool attractions. There is also Frozen, the Frozen musical at Hollywood Studios, and there is the iconic Hollywood Tower, which is a horror hotel with a plumbing elevator and the Aerosmith roller coaster. These are the main attractions that end up closing the Hollywood Studio, which is a very cool park, but it's smaller. In terms of area, I think it's the park where you walk at the least at Disney, but it has a lot of attractions. And last but not the worst, guys, for God's sake, I'm just doing kind of a random order here. It's Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is a Disney safari themed park. Everything there is animal themed. The park is beautiful. It's all plants, nature. It has the real animals. One of the attractions is the safari. It's one of the most popular attractions. You walk through a beautiful place where the animals are exposed and they live there. They have a treatment center, animal recovery, a lot of things that involve wildlife. There is a very nice restaurant that I like to recommend. It's Rainforest. We always have lunch there. You make a reservation, you need a reservation, but it's a very cool and thematic restaurant. The center of the park has the Tree of Life from the Lion King movie. It's very big. It has a projection show at night. It's the most beautiful place in the park to take pictures. There is the little show of the Lion King, which is a very nice attraction. It's the Lion King musical, which has been there for years. It's one of the main attractions. The Everest roller coaster, which is very cool. I love it. It's one of the most radical rides at Disney. It's very cool. And there are other attractions like Dinosaur, which is a dinosaur area. There's a dinosaur toy for small and big kids. It's a very nice park. And the area that revitalized the park, that gave the park a makeover, is the Avatar area, the Pandora area, which recreates the world of Avatar. It's a beautiful area to visit during the day, and at night when it's lit up, it's the most beautiful thing too. You have to go there at night. And there are the two toys. One is River, which is the one you like, the little lake when you walk through the enchanted forest of Avatar. It's very calm, very beautiful. And there is the Flight of the Avatar. This is one of Disney's main toys, and it has the longest line, so you have to go there early or reserve some time of the day to lose a little bit of a time in the line, but it's worth it. It's an incredible toy, one of the best evaluated simulators in the world. People, these are the main attractions. I tried to summarize them, but each park is very big. You can't do 2 parks in one day as people use it to do. The parks have grown a lot. You can do it, but you will get to know half of the park, half of the attractions, so focus. And there are 2 Disney water parks as well, Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. Blizzard Beach recreates a nice scenario. Of course, it's not icy or anything, it's just the look, but it looks like you're in a land of ice, but the water is warm, everything is heated. It's the heat of Florida, there's no way it can be cold there. And Typhoon Lagoon, which has a boat theme, a kind of pirate atmosphere, which is pretty cool too. It has a lot of attractions. There are two very nice parks. Tourists rarely go there. It's more Americans who travel a lot. They are always here, but those who come to enjoy the parks once or twice hardly ever go to the water parks. There are two options. I like, if you want to go to a water park, it's worth it, but most people focus on the 4 Disney parks, then the 2 Universal parks, which are also very nice. Later we'll talk about them in another video, but these are the main parks and the most visited ones. So you have that list, and that's it. And people, very important tips for those who plan to visit the Disney parks. There are several important tips. There is the use of the application, which you have to install and use on your cell phone, and you can do everything and plan everything there. The Disney Genie is the new Disney queue breaker. You can schedule the time you will go to the attractions. You do not need to queue up. You get in line and practically cut the line. Previously it was called Fast Pass. It's a little system that has been updated. You now need to make a reservation for the parks. There are several details that if you want to see in more detail this information, type here all Disney Gabriel tips. There will be a video that I made 1 or 2 months ago with all these updated tips. It's quite a lot, so watch it because it will help a lot on your trip. But the main tip of all is about the tickets. Tickets are not cheap. A Disney ticket, just to give you an idea, costs about $160, $170 per day per person. Converting it into the currency of your country, doing all the calculation and taxes, it's a high value. So we give you 2 very important tips. The first is that we always recommend buying in advance in your country, which is much cheaper than buying on the spot at the box office or Disney website. So if you buy in advance, you will already save a lot. There's a very good website that we use. We always buy there. It's a very good company, well respected. It's here in Orlando. It's gigantic and it has a very good history with everybody, with all the clients. That's why we like to recommend a lot. They have a very good price, cheaper than if you go to Disney's official site. You do not pay taxes because it will all be in the currency of your country. You can pay installments. You will not pay taxes and fees for international purchases. Guys, in the end, it's much better. There's a video here where I did the math and it's $30 cheaper per ticket than the Disney ticket. If you multiply it by the number of days and the number of people you're traveling, it's gonna be a big saving. I'll leave here the link below in the description of this company. It's where they have all the cheapest tickets. Take a look, research, compare with the official site, and there's also a discount coupon that we managed to negotiate with them for all the people who watch the channel and follow us. So I'll leave the coupon here below. You put it at the end of your purchase, you still get a discount over this amount. In the end, the savings are really big, so compare. And they sell all the tickets from all the parks. They have Universal, they have SeaWorld, Icon Pack, all the attractions in Orlando. So take a look and you will see that the savings are great. And now we always use it to give this tip in advance, but now it has become essential that you buy in advance because Disney created the Park Pass, which is a system that started after the pandemic. They created this rule: you have to reserve the park. So if you buy a ticket from November 20 at the Magic Kingdom, you have no guarantee. You have to go into the app, link your ticket, and make a park reservation. If you don't make the reservation for the day on the app, it's worthless. You're going to get buried at the door. It has been a problem. Many people are suffering from this, and that's why we always warn you in advance to buy the ticket as soon as possible. Book as soon as possible because the parks are selling out, especially Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, which are the most popular ones at the moment, so pay attention to that. In here below, besides the link of the ticket company, I'll also leave the Car Rental Comparator. It's a site that compares car rentals in all rental companies and finds the best prices. The Travel Insurance Comparator that finds very cheap insurance. We have already found the last one that was $2 a day. A very good insurance in a good insurance company. The comparator works the same way. It compares them all and finds the best price. The cheap to use your cell phone during the trip. The tickets, where to stay, which hotels we have already stayed. I have classified them here below by cheapest, intermediate, or most expensive level, everything with a description. Use these links here below that you will be able to plan your trip as cheaply as possible and with places and websites that we trust, because we have been using them for a long time, so it's all worthwhile. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel, because that really helps us a lot. And be sure to watch the other videos that are very good. I will highlight the one about how to travel cheaply to Orlando. It's an incredible video that will teach you how to do all the planning, how to set up your whole trip, saving a lot on everything. I'll leave it here on top along with the playlist that has all the other videos for you to watch. So thank you very much, guys, and have nice trips.